Hey, what's up, everyone? Day 13. We're getting going now. It's a weekend. It's Saturday right now. Just because it's a weekend, we still got stuff to do, things to get done. And that's just part of it. Anytime you're starting something brand new, you're building from scratch, there's a lot of upfront work that goes into it. And so you got to be willing to put the time into it, even on the weekends, to make sure you're staying ahead, being caught up, not getting far behind, and allowing yourself to basically let that compound stuff keep rolling, right? So it's day 13. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what we got going for the weekend.
Hey, what's up, Savages? Day 13, guys. We are just rocking and rolling. So this weekend, I've spent a lot. You guys know that I'm moving. So I've spent a lot of time getting that dialed in, but also adding some more groups and doing some follow-up with a few different people. I've had some pretty good conversations with some people that have reached out like, hey, I saw some of your stuff. I wanted to do this. Same with this one was like, hey, before you leave, I want to visit you about a possible collaboration. So, guys, the thing is about this is like, it's really just reaching out, doing your things every single day. You're going to build momentum, right? And I know we've been talking about that a lot, but it is the truth. As long as you're doing your stuff day to day, like, again, obviously, like we run our businesses still. We're still doing this kind of on the side and building this on the side. We have a lot of stuff in the pipeline, which is huge. So, and I'm just excited to really see how that puts together, right? We did have some, Kate and I had just like a little bit of a inter-day meeting really quick talking about, all right, how are we going to propose to these clients? Like, what are we going to propose? And guys, we're going to keep it super simple. Like, we know what they need. We pulled the recordings from our Zoom calls. We kind of went and analyzed everything, and just to make sure that we understand exactly what they need, and then putting together a plan of, hey, step one's this, step two's this, step three is this. So we'll actually kind of be showing some of that stuff, like how we put together some certain things too, which is, I wouldn't say it's like crazy important, but it's pretty important, right? Some of the meetings that we had are with some people that really, really need our help and that actually need several things implemented, which we're probably going to take it by steps. Like, hey, I want to try this out first before we do more of this, which is totally fine because we know that we're confident in what we do. We're good at what we do. And remember, guys, if you don't have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, like find somebody like that. If it's even us, that's fine. Like, hey, post in the comments. Like, you have a client that you met with, you've gathered all the information. Like what we were talking about yesterday is gathering all the information and then talking to somebody about like, hey, how should I structure this? How should I, do this and all that stuff? And really, it's okay if you guys start off at a really lower price to get some experience in. Like, I remember when I started my very first agency a while back, like, I started with super low numbers. Then as I got more confident, I knew what I was talking about. Then I could throw out higher numbers and knew that I could deliver. I knew that they could get a big return on their investment. So just remember, as you're like kind of getting started, it's okay. Like, it's totally okay. You got to start somewhere. But just remember that, hey, it's just going to compound into other things. It's going to lead into other things. Some of your clients that you get right in the first, guys, one of my very, very first clients before like we're starting this series, like way back, is I started a client completely free. I didn't know anything. I wanted to learn this stuff. And so I started them free. I was like, hey, we'll do 60 days free, blah, blah, blah. I learned it gave me 60 days to learn everything, to get them traction and all that stuff. And once we did, then they became a paying client. I'm not saying that that's what you guys need to do. I'm just saying that's what I did before, but that's what I forced myself to learn this stuff, pretty quick. And especially like, hey, if you're watching this video, you know a little bit about what we're doing. You're already way ahead. You're already way more ahead than when I started the business, okay? So there's a lot more information out. There's a lot more resources. So you can bounce ideas off different people to say, hey, here's what do I need to charge, or what's that process like? How long is it going to take? So just remember, dude, we are like just getting started. Like day 13 is huge. We're going into the weekend. This next week, guys, like I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to get in our stuff. I'm still going to make sure you guys probably won't see it in all this fancy video stuff. But when I say fancy, I'm going to be shooting from my laptop, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to get the outreach done every single day and getting our client meetings done and moving things forward, right? We only have 17 more days until our challenge is over. 30 days are over, man. And we still have, as of today, we only have one paying client, $97. But that's okay. We have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. So I'm excited for that. And, I'm just showing you guys what we're doing on the day to day. Like, obviously, we got our groups, the groups that we're posting in every single day. We're doing that. And then also doing the business outreach and all that stuff. Guys, I know I've been talking about doing DMs. I still haven't done DMs yet because we've been busy just like with some other things. So that's one thing that I really got to start doing just to show you guys that, hey, that stuff does work because people are DMing me about stuff, it makes it really easy when people are DMing you and you're posting those value in those group and you're posting different things on your own Facebook and everything, and people are DMing you. That's a big daggum deal. That means you're doing something right. So it's building momentum. So excited to just show you guys that to you. And then I'm sure Kate will be going over some stuff, and then we'll have our end of day meeting. So just rocking and rolling, guys. Let's keep pushing through. Again, if you have questions, comment below in the bottom down below. We'll make sure to answer all those questions. So we'll keep plugging along. Woo!
Hey, what's up, guys? So day 13 here. Really quick, I'm just going to go through and show you some of the stats from one of the review campaigns that we just sent out for one of our case study customers. So this is day one of emails and whatnot going out. So don't really necessarily have a ton of results yet, but I do want to show you the open rates. They're not too bad for day one. So we'll go ahead and go over here to the screen. So as we can see here, right, email one went out today, and we had 91% delivered. I had a 35% open rate. Now, we haven't seen any actual reviews left just yet, but I'm pretty confident that we will get some trickling in, especially as email 2 and email 3 start to go out. So just wanted to show this to you, right? This is one customer. Now, the other customer, when I checked earlier today, they were sitting at about a 32% open rate. So nothing crazy, but for open rate, I guess it's not too bad. And we're just doing something simple. We're just saying, hey, name, quick favor, right? And then we're asking to leave a review with a link to the review. So it's nothing too crazy. But anyways, I just want to show you this. This is one of the things I was checking in on today, just seeing like how the reviews, the emails were going, how were they, coming out? Were we getting a decent open rate? Were we experiencing any high bounce rates? Now, one thing that I would suggest that you do is either turn on email verification for your sub account or for the sub account, or even look at cleaning the list prior to. Now, we didn't do that with this one. We just took the list, we put it in and ran it through. So as you can see, we do have a 9.52% bounce rate, but those will get removed here. So those will come out of the actual system. So that way they don't continue to hit us. And then we can see 1.9% clicked, but again, we haven't actually had any new reviews left just yet, but we're tracking it. We're making sure we're keeping on top of it as well. And I just wanted to share that with you. This is just one of the things that I was looking at today, checking in on, making sure things were good, because we want to obviously get these case studies that have come in. We want to at least work to get them some decent results for the reviews. Now, this will vary because one customer only had a list of about 300 people, which isn't necessarily a ton, but the other customer had a list of about like 3,400, right? So we have a lot more to work with there, a lot more opportunity to get reviews. So it's just something to keep in mind, right? You want to make sure that when you are running stuff for customers that you're checking in on them, seeing how things are going. And again, I get these ones aren't necessarily paying customers yet, but they will turn into paying customers, especially if we can do a good job for them here and produce a good experience as well as a good result. So just want to show that to you here today. Day one of these going out. Nothing too crazy, but it is something just to make sure you keep in the back of your mind that you want to stay on top of your customers, making sure you're paying attention to what's going on. So that way, if something goes wrong, you can catch it before they do. So that's it for day 13 from me, guys. We'll see you at the end of day.
What's up, guys? Day 13, finishing up. It is a Saturday for us. So obviously, Caden, we just have a lot going on, right? I'm in the middle of moving. I talked to you guys earlier about that, like totally in the middle of moving, getting ready to actually do that and all that stuff. But we're committed to this thing, so it doesn't matter. So I showed you guys like some different follow-up that we were doing, follow up with a couple clients. We're actually we're referred some people through some DMs, which is really, really cool. So Man, it's just about obviously using your network, but consistently doing the things every single day to get that done because you just never know what's going to come across your board. Like, never know. And it's good to keep
Hmm.
track of them. So, I would say, obviously today, and I had some personal things going on too. It's like, just some family stuff going on. And um, I made sure and got my stuff done, which is really, really important. But I don't want you guys, this is kind of like one of those slow days, right? And Kate will talk a little bit about what he did, but it's just kind of one of those slow days. Hey, we're going through the motions right now, getting the stuff done. We have a lot of things in the pipeline. We're going to be putting together some different proposals, if you will, for talking to these clients this next week. We have to do like a little bit of research and gather a little bit of data to be able to talk to these clients to be like, hey, this is what we can do. This is what's possible. This is what you can see. This is what we can see happening. That type of thing. So, day 13's it's been a good day, right? Like obviously we're pushing through the weekend. We gonna have some things this next week kind of pop off, which is really, really cool. So, man,
Yeah.
that's just about it for me on that one. Like today was another good day though.
Yeah. No, and I mean, from my side of things, right, it was more so just checking over. We had the first round of emails going out for our two case study clients, sending out reviews to their customer list. So I was more so just looking over some of the details and email analytics today, and um, both of them had really good open rates, and even from sending, from within inside a high level, they were both over a 30% open rate, which was great. There was definitely a few emails that bounced and, we needed to clean up, but most of my day was really just kind of checking over that and then setting up the sub account for our new paying customer, right? That's coming in for the CRM. And, I showed that yesterday. We got first payment. So I was getting their account set up today and then working on getting their website prepped and ready too. So ultimately, just doing the things to move forward, taking care of the customers, working with the ones we got right now, working towards, like TJ said, working on bringing some more in, and we're just moving forward. Right, it's the weekend, but there's still things to do, things we got to get done. And the reality of it is, whenever you are starting a brand new business from scratch, there's just a lot of stuff you got to do up front to build the system, to build a machine that runs itself to where you can hire people to then come in and take over your roles. But that's what we're doing right now. We're building it from scratch, brand new. TJ's rocking and rolling on the sales and the leads and the getting the name out there, and I'm just focusing on systems and making sure people are good, customers get onboarded, making sure the stuff that we have running for them is actually running smoothly, and just gonna plug away. I got day 13 tomorrow, which is Sunday, still a weekend, but I think this upcoming week is going to be another big week as well, even with TJ in the process of moving, which will be next week. So,
Dude, I'm gonna be like, there's 2 days that I'm driving halfway across the country. You know what I mean? But
yep,
hey, it doesn't matter. Like, I want you guys to. We did not plan on this. Okay, This was like hey, let's do a 30-day challenge. And it's like, well, uh, I kind of have to move in there, but you know what? That's fine. Let's just do it. Right? It
yep,
doesn't matter. So, you guys don't move in the middle of your 30 or 60-day challenge. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, you know what? It's all about really just, discipline, right? Kate and I are very disciplined when it comes to these things as far as making sure we're getting our work done. So, I know we've talked about it several times in the previous videos, guys, but if you're working a full-time gig and you're dedicating like 2 hours every day to this and maybe even a little bit more hours on your days off, like this is totally possible. It's
hmm
not hard. Like what we're doing is we're showing you guys some simple things, and we're going to be like as we get kind of through some of the days, guys, we'll be dropping some really cool things, some different things that we're doing to acquire some of these clients and some of the things that we're talking about with them too. So this can snowball really, really fast.
yeah,
Kate and I are familiar with that. We've seen it, we've had experience in it before, but we're not using anything like crazy anything to do that or anything like that. All you guys are seeing is like it's literally organic. We aren't paying for any of our traffic. We're not running any ads. We're not getting random people. It's Facebook right now. Is
hmm
is that the only thing we're using right now? Facebook, right?
yeah. I mean, we haven't even launched the email yet, which the plan is to um, start having an automated 30 emails go out on Monday with the system that we built out in N8N. We're just basically prepping some of the data right now. But yeah, here Monday, the goal is to have at least 30 emails going out per day, automated from our inbox and pushing the review system. That's the goal. The low ticket, low barrier to entry, getting our foot in the door with these companies to where we can have conversations. Because again, once we have that conversation, that can open up uh, a whole bunch of other opportunities with that business to marketing, websites, building out AI systems, building out even just operational systems, that a lot of businesses don't know how to do or even what to do. And I think it was in the video yesterday. I think day 11, maybe day 12. I can't remember which one, but I think I talked about onboarding, one of our case study clients. And when I was talking to them, finding out that they have all this stuff that they don't do, or they do this manually, they do that manually. And now that's led to a conversation where we're not only talking about marketing, but also potentially doing a full build out of like an internal system for their company to help them run more efficiently too. So
Yeah, and that's all. I mean, you guys have to remember that's all it started was just like, hey, we're looking for some people to help them just get more visibility on Google. Like that's as simple as it was. Like you guys saw the offer several days ago of kind of like what we put out. It's not, and so people are intrigued by that, and they're like, "Sure, I'll give it a shot. What you got?" And then once we start getting on these calls, it's the same conversation, but it leads into a lot more depth. We start asking
mhm.
questions, and we'll be posting a lot of that information as far as like what are some of the questions we're asking, which it's a lot of business questions. Like, all right, cool. What type of revenue you're doing? Like, what's your goal? Like, what are you looking to achieve? Because it's a little bit easier of a conversation when obviously we're putting out these value posts and doing these certain things, and then people are reaching out to us. We have the control, and
Mhm.
it's a little bit easier of a conversation. I know we're doing some cold stuff, which is fine. Um, I wouldn't say that's like as highly lucrative as when people are DMing us or reaching out to us for seeing our offer.
Yep.
It's not, but it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. It's anything and everything. Like there's people out there that are hunting for something. I want you guys to think about right now is, when's the last time you were hunting for something, right?
Mhm.
And you went and looked it up or you Googled it and then you ended up buying something to fix your problem. That's
Mhm.
what we're doing. That's
Yep.
exactly what we're doing. We're fixing a problem for somebody. There's people out there searching for that.
Yep.
So it happens all the time. We all are, hey, dude, if I could find somebody to fix this problem, boom. All we're doing is we're solving a problem. We can get you more visibility on Google by doing this, this, and this, and this, and then it's leading into some really, really cool stuff. So,
Yep.
man, I'm just pumped, dude. We're plugging along, even though we've been busy, kind of doing some. Or I've been busy, kind of doing some personal things and this and that, but still getting my stuff done. It doesn't matter. We're still getting it done. I'm pumped.
Yep. So on day 13, almost halfway through. So clock's a tick in to get us to that 10K. But uh, again, it's been a good build up, and I believe we'll get there with some of the stuff we got going on. We're gonna be pretty dang close, I think. So we may blow by it too. It's very possible.
Oh, we're gonna get it.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe we won't get it. Mm.
we'll find out though. We'll see. We're just gonna keep
You guys
working
have
on
to
it though.
keep following along, baby. Hey,
Uh,
again, if you guys have questions about this stuff,
yeah.
we've seen some of the comments and all that stuff. You guys post a comment below. We're gonna answer every single comment,
Yep.
and we're happy to help. Just keep plugging along.
Yep. All right, guys. Day 13. Catching tomorrow in day 14.
Woohoo! See you
All right.
guys.
Later.